even working? I think it's working. This is terrible. I guess I need to get on the studio here. Mm. All right, all right. It's working. Okay. Hopefully it's working. All right. Yo, what's up, everybody? I am sitting at home today. I did not go to the bins. I've got some stuff I need to get done around the house, and I need to really do some listing. So I figured I'd jump on here and see what everybody was up to today on this wonderful Wednesday morning. Oh, got my Teen Wolf shirt on from Gutter Garbs. Got that mystery tee. All right. Make sure I'm coming in on the audio here. All right, so I've been a very bad eBay seller lately. I have been doing a lot of sourcing and not a lot of listing, which is usually what happens when I get caught up in making YouTube content. I focus on making content instead of reselling, and I kind of get in these jams where I've got just a pile of stuff that I've uh, sourced over the past couple weeks, and we need to list some of that. So that's kind of what I got planned today. I'm gonna do some of that, and then I've got to do some stuff where I got to put some furniture together for Gwen's birthday present. So got a full day. I'm gonna start it off with a little listing, and yeah, it was really not a great week over at the bins so far. Just not having luck. Other people are having luck. Me, not so much. Mm. Okay. I think I'm going to turn the camera around and we're going to get started listing. First, we got to get this sorted. Okay. All right, we're going to start off with a really exciting item. The good old Sony AV system remote. That's everybody's favorite thing to list, right? TV remotes. So it's a Sony RM AAU 002. I'm pretty sure I comped this out when I was over there Yeah, it's like a $10 plus shipping remote. Nothing crazy. Mm. Might list it for $11.99 plus shipping. I might need to turn on some Jaxius music because it's a little too quiet in here for me. All right. Let's turn some music on. We're gonna be listening to some Jaxius music, who did the theme song that I use for the videos, the Sandman. I'm gonna I'm gonna turn it down low, so hopefully everybody can still hear me. Hey, what's up? Yeah, welcome in. Okay, we need some music. Synthwave mix by Jaxius. That sounds pretty good. Okay, Halloween synthwave. All right, that's a little better. I'm getting in the mood now. I don't. Can you guys hear the music? Is it too loud? Here we go. We're listing remotes right now. This is what it's all about. This is reselling. Sitting in a room by yourself, listing TV remotes for $10. I love it. Tested working in good condition. I think I said $11.99. Okay. 8 ouncer. I could probably cut my listing time down by half if I just did the work and made these promoted listings all at the same time. Or I think you can like set it up to where you can put it in a campaign and it just automatically does it. But I don't know. I'm old school. I like to do it manually. All right. Now this is where my OCD kicks in and I go to Lightroom and I make my little cover photo. So I ruined my black poster board backdrop that I use, and I have been meaning to go into Dollar Tree to get a new one, and I just haven't. So I've just been using the wood on my desk, and I think it looks kind of nice. It doesn't look as. Oh my gosh, I'm having problems here. Okay. It doesn't look as clean and nice as the just the plain black background, but it's all right. Looks somewhat nice. Sharpen that bad boy up. Spent way too much time on this one. So what does everybody got going on in this Wednesday morning. Me, just listing remotes. We've got a we've got a variety of things I'm gonna list. It's not just TV remotes, I promise. Just a couple remotes. That's right. I'm setting the scene. The remote is sitting on your end table, ready to be used. This is way too much effort for a $10 remote. Let's check it out. There it is. It's live. Mm. I was at the binge yesterday. I didn't record. Um, I got like a vintage. I think it's like a vintage 1960s Sears lantern, camping lantern thing. But it's got fuel in it, and I can't get the cap off to get the fuel out. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with that bad boy. All right, we're gonna move on. We're gonna mix it up. We're going to the Robo Dog. I think I found this one yesterday, but I sold the sitting one in like less than a day when I listed it. Not much, $8 plus shipping, but Robo Dog life. Standing. That's the standing boy right there. Ooh, people are listing the standing for $12.99. We might be in the money here. They're sitting, standing. All right, I'm gonna list them for $11.99. Look at that guy. This is where I kind of miss my black poster board because I get really particular about the way things look on my listings, but can only do so much. I see white poster boards at the bin sometimes. Never see black ones. I'd like to get a black vinyl backdrop like the white one that I have. I got that at the bins, but I haven't found a black one yet. All right, he's ready. I'm getting super pumped for October and Halloween. I'm just really feeling the vibes this year with it's the cold weather, man. It's been getting down to like I think it got down to like the 40s last night. I opened the window. I was sleeping good. Okay. I checked my stats this morning on YouTube. I'm seriously like 20 watch hours away from 4,000, and I think the hours are a few days behind. So once my days catch up, I'll have my 4,000 watch hours on here. So now we just need like 300 more subs, and then we'll be where I want to be on here. And then I'll shut up about it. Somewhere from play. Good condition. What'd I say? 11.99. Sounds good to me. 4 ounces, man. The USPS is really killing us, man. I can't believe like most things cost like, good lord, like just a 4 ounce package could be $6 now for a shipping label. It's insane. I remember, back in the day, first class, like you could get stuff out for like $4, but not anymore. I mean, most of the time with like stuff like this, like the shipping is going to cost almost as much as the item. So it's like, will people want to do that? I mean, people are still buying stuff, which is nice. My numbers are still about 8% down from where they were at this time last year. So, but I have been really distracted with YouTube this year, which I'm pretty sure at the beginning of the year, my goal was to not focus on YouTube at all. And then at some point, I got dialed in, and now I just really love making the videos. I kind of let it consume me a bit in spurts. Like I definitely got really consumed a few weeks ago by YouTube. And it helps when the bins are fun. The bins haven't been fun this week, but I'm planning on going tomorrow. Hopefully, I have a new bins video out tomorrow night. And then I might not be back until next week because Gwen's birthday is this weekend. So I don't want to. I don't want to be editing and doing all that stuff after tomorrow. All right, I've totally lost my train of listing. Hold on. Cover photo. Oh yeah, my shipping is just, it's crazy. Like I've had some packages take like 3 weeks, and I try to tell people to be patient and it'll get there, but if I'm the buyer, I'm upset. Like I know it's not a seller's fault if USPS is messing around, and like I've had packages get missent, and then like it's just gone for 2 weeks, just going throughout the country. And if I'm a buyer, I'm upset about that. But at the same time, like buyers shouldn't be mad at the seller for that, because once it's in USPS's hands, it's gone. Like we can't do much. Do I do mostly toys? I do a lot of toys, but I do everything. Um, I try to cast a wide net, and if it interests me, then I'm into it. I'll list it. I'll buy it. I like media. I like electronics, toys. I've been getting into really like vintage, antique stuff lately. Getting sidetracked. Mm-mm. Let me know if the music is too loud. Yeah, I pretty much am exclusive to the bins on sourcing, just because it works out for me, and I do pretty well over there. The bins are great. In my opinion, the Goodwill outlet is like the best store ever created. It seriously is like a treasure hunt. Like you never know what you're gonna find. Oh yeah, smalls are the way to go. Definitely at the bins. Um, but if you know what you're looking for, Okay, so you can't hear the music. That's good. Uh, Jaxie's music is copyright free, as far as I'm concerned. I think because I found him through another YouTuber, and I use his one song, "The Sandman," for the opening on the videos. He does really good stuff. Really nice, like synth music, which I'm really into. Very horror movie inspired music. eBay for life. What do you sell? What kind of things do you sell? Do I sound okay on here? Because I'm using that mic that I got at the bins last week. I ended up buying a cable for it on Amazon, and I used it on my portion at the end of the last video where I'm talking to the camera, and I thought it sounded a lot better than the previous video. So I'll probably end up using this mic quite a bit. So that was a heck of a bin find. All right, great. Thank you. So I do have an inventory system. I usually like on my old lives I would go through like each step that I did, and like if you're not utilizing custom SKU, you should be. It's the way to go. So I've got my little organizer cube over here with my TV stand, and I've got 6 cubes in there. So I put TV 6, and I know which cube that is. Now, if somebody came in here and they had to pull this stuff for me, they probably wouldn't know what the hell I was talking about. But I know what TV 6 is. That's the 6 cube from the left. And then I always put the month and the year that I'm listing it, just to give me a ballpark of when I put it up. I mean, eBay. I think eBay keeps pretty good track now of how long a listing has been up. But if you do end and then sell similar, you lose that tracking of how long that item's been in your inventory. Vintage clothing and high end clothing, yeah, I really want to get into vintage like tees and stuff, but it is very competitive over at the bins for that stuff. I have gotten lucky a few times, but it's something I'm really in. Like I love snapback hats, like the vintage snapback hats and graphic T-shirts and all that. Like I really would love to do it, but like I said, too much competition. I do pick the clothes every once in a while when I'm bored, because some days they're not doing wears very fast. I think my greatest T-shirt pull was the single stitch Rolling Stones Voodoo Lounge shirt that I got, and I can't tell if it's a bootleg or not. I think it's on like a Fruit of the Loom tag. I basically got it and put it away. I probably should just wear it. All right, how long have we been on RoboDog? I feel like I'm going really slow. All right, we gotta move on. TV 6. What's up, Don? Women's high end clothing. Yeah. When I first went full time, I was like, I'm gonna learn clothing, and I watched a few videos, and dude, like all the brands and all the different styles of stuff, my head was just all over the place on that stuff. But I know there's good money in clothing. I mean, especially like the vintage tees, like some of those are insanely pricey. All right, we're gonna move on to Weird Al Yankovic, Bad Hair Day. I comped this out over at the bins. I think it's halfway decent to sell on its own. If it's not, I've got some other Weird Al stuff that I probably could lot with it. Hmm, looks like people are asking $20. It's taking you 5 years to get good at clothes. I could see that. It's very. There's a lot of things to learn with that category. All right, so yeah, this. Well, they got 23.79. They got 7.99. They got 10. I kind of like that 19.99 price. Maybe we'll go 20. I like to do like 10 to 15% off offers. So if I list it for like $1 more, then my offers are kind of just putting me at what I originally was thinking. Um, so I think we're gonna list Weird Al for 21.99. So this is random, but does anybody else have kids that are around 10 through 12, and like they all keep saying like 6, 7? What does that even mean? I think I'm getting too old. Like they have all these weird things that they say. Like we went to Oktoberfest over the weekend, and we're standing in line, and there's this kid up in front of the line, and he just yells 6, 7. It's like, what does that even mean? Like, it's not like a 69 thing, is it? Nobody's got answers on the 6, 7. I don't either. So, all right, good luck. Hopefully, you find some good stuff. Yeah, I was testing all those cassettes that I got the other day, and the freaking Alice in Chains tape, it came off the reel, so that sucked. There's nothing worse than finding something good and then getting it home and breaking it. I hate that. It means performing well or above their true talent. I don't understand. Why are all these kids saying it? It doesn't make any sense. My daughter told me they're 6'7" and 41. They like 41 also, whatever that means. Yeah, this Weird Al tape I think is pretty good find. Pretty nice. Pretty nice chunk. Hmm. Are we at 700 subs yet? I was gonna title this live stream. I'm going live until I hit 700 subs, and then I realized uh, I would be here for days probably. So it's just the effort for 700. We're making an effort. Does anybody else get really OCD about making everything level and centered? And I just like that main photo to look good. I mean, you want all your pictures to look good, but it's all about that first one. It's all about that cover. Mm. All right. And then my media, I just I have a shelf in the closet over there. I just put media and then the date, month. Yeah, that was a lot of fun getting those cassette tapes that day. It came from a teacher on TikTok. Well, that tracks. I remember when they were saying like 21 a lot too. I don't get it. All right. So we got Weird Al. He's up. Weird Al. Let's do Prodigy, The Fat of the Land. This one is really good, from what I remember. This is like a $30 cassette tape, I think. Two listed. Well, let's. Sometimes if you scan the barcode, you don't get the full picture. So I'm going to type it in. And see how many are truly listed. We've got 19 listed. That one's in Canada. Let's see what the lowest priced one is. Just the case, 12.85. So, looks like this one is the cheapest at 30 30 plus shipping. That one's different though. It's got like an indie logo on the front. Um yeah, that's a different one. That's a different version. India import. Who put this one out? Maverick Recording. Okay. Let's see what they've sold for. Somebody took 15. They got 16. They took 10. Oh, brother. This one got 33. Let's go 20. Yeah, we're just gonna list it for $29.99 plus shipping and go from there. I think that's fair for what is listed at this time. Blizzy Boy, a 40-year-old rapper named Blizzy Boy started 41, and it means nothing. 6'7" is out. 4'1", 41 is in. My God, what are we doing? What? I love the crab on this. Reminds me of what was that one crab video? The crab dance thing that was pretty big for a minute. Smack my bitch up. What a classic. I actually had to start listening to this on Apple Music again. It's in good condition. I always try to list down my condition. Like, me personally, I would say this is very good condition, but I'm going to list it as good just because I know collectors are sticklers. So you really gotta be careful with how you describe your stuff on here. Okay. I tried to live stream from the bins again a couple weeks ago. It didn't work. I would love to be able to live stream over there. Not sure how I can do it though. It's like a fortress that's like they got a metal roof or something and it just kills the cell reception. And then if you get on their Wi-Fi, I mean, their Wi-Fi is not great either. Oh yeah, crabbing it up. Yeah, the channel has been making really good progress. Um, we ended up getting over 50 something subs this past month, which is awesome. Uh, I really want to get up to 700. What we think? Good. Whoa, what'd I do? Yeah, I probably should have ate. Probably should have ate before I started live streaming. Starving. My wife made some really good chili the other day. I've been eating on that for a few days now. Perfect weather too. I do think we're due for a warm up this week though. I think it is going to heat up. All right. I like it. 29.99. I'm always afraid I'm going to make mistakes on here when I do this live. I did uh, make a mistake one time. I was listing that German clay Santa Claus ornament thing, and I was gonna list it for over $100 something, and I ended up accidentally listing it for like 50, and I caught it. Thankfully, I caught my mistake because I did end up selling it for over 100. Mm-mm-mm-mm. All right, what should we do next here? Mm, I guess we'll do this. Master Lock. The only reason I grabbed this is because it was brand new sealed. I don't think it's worth much. I think I saw like $10, maybe. I probably should have left it. I think I was gonna leave it, and then I forgot. Oh yeah, $10. Is there any blue ones listed? Oh, I don't think there's any blue ones. We've got the market on the blue Master Lock. I'll probably list it for 12, 12.99. Let's see if it's on Amazon. Amazon, it's probably like $2, free shipping. Hmm. All right. Yeah. We'll be all right. 12.99. We'll be all right. Yeah, this Jaxius music. It's getting me in the vibe. What if I just live streamed all day? Wonder if that would get me up to 700. Paid about 70 cents for that bad boy. So if I get, 12.99, that ain't a bad flip, right? This is probably the most boring content ever put on YouTube. I was looking for a way to be able to do two cameras, and I don't think you can do it without like um, third party stuff, which I don't really have the time to figure out at the moment. And plus, who wants to look at me the whole time? Anyways, I don't even know how to do it, also. Because the camera on the MacBook is god awful, and then I'm using this phone to list. I don't know how I do it. Looks good, looks good. Probably should have went to the bins today. I always have FOMO about it. It's like I can't remember the last time I just stayed home. I planned on doing that yesterday, and then I got out, had to go to the post office, and sure enough, I ended up over at the bins because I have no willpower at all. I did terribly. Unless I get that Sears lantern cleaned up and get the fuel out of it, let me think about that. Looks somewhat good. All right. We're going to throw this one in TV1. TV1. Mm-hmm. Okay. Looks good. I think. Ah, forgot to put my cover photo first. Only the best items here on Thrift Alive. $12.99. Whoo! Let's go. Okay. Put that in TV1 over here. What else? What else? Let's do this. Alaska's Hobo Gym. Lost and Dying Breed. I got this yesterday. I think I should have threw it back. But let's check it out. Yeah, I didn't get anything yesterday, really. Just a project. Was it. Mm-mm. Whoa, maybe that's what I saw. They've got it for $19.99 free shipping. Maybe. So if they've got it $19.99 free shipping, I could probably do $13.99 plus media mail. Undercut them, I guess. How many people are looking for this CD though? Is it even sold? $12.99. Let's do it. We're gonna do it. Mine is not like new, I don't think. I'll just put used. I might have to run it through the JFJ. It's not bad. It would clean up really well. But if I put them through the JFJ, I just list them as good. That thing is nice to have. Like it does really help like lightly scratch disc, but if you have like a pretty thrashed one, you probably need to take it to a professional with the Eco Pro or something because the JFJ it's a budget. It's a budget resurfacer. What I say, $12.99, I think. Uh, these grading things on here are annoying. Disc, say good. Case condition, inlay. Inlay. There? I don't know. It's got a little wear on this insert, but Um, CD good, case condition. I think I think we'd get away with very good on that. I'll just put it as good. Well, somebody sold a lot of his CDs for $100. Why is this not focusing? There we go. Okay. See, I've got some good stuff to list, but it's a little more involved. Like, I got that aviation GPS I need to list. I've got a backup camera. I've got that Nikon digital camera that I need to fully test. It works. I charged it up, and that's about as far as I got with it so far. Oh my gosh. Getting too particular. I probably should stop. I just need to do what everybody else does and just take a picture and throw it up there. Because how much do pictures really matter at the end of the day? Start taking pictures with my feet, my bare feet in it. Like laying items on my bed, taking pictures like that. Media, September 2025. Okay. Do you guys want to see the JFJ? I could do this and get it over with. It's not that exciting. Should we bust it out? Mmm. All right. Here's the JFJ Easy Pro. This is a budget disc resurfacer. It it does help with lightly scratched disc. Um, so like mine's really dirty right now. I haven't cleaned it in a minute, but so this disc just has some light scratches on it, and I'm pretty sure that the JFJ is gonna make this look pretty good. So I put these this little piece of a sham wow that I cut to protect the inner ring of the CD. There we go. Then you screw this on. Then you got a pad. Get a buff pad. This is just how I do it. There is a lot of tutorials on the JFJ Pro, people doing all sorts of crazy stuff. But I use the polishing compound 2. I use that. I don't use the blue one. I just use the white one. And then get you a nice soft microfiber cloth to clean the disc. And I gotta find my spray bottle. What the heck I do with that? There it is. Then I have this spray bottle that I use. It's got water in it. Just get that disc wet. Get the pad. You want to spray the pad, in my opinion, pretty well. Then you do some of this. Just do like a little dot. I'm about due. I need some more of this. Then you shut it. Go down and hit 20 seconds. I usually do like 20 seconds. Then I open it, spray it again. Usually about a minute for each disc. I don't know. It's the JFJ Easy Pro. I'm not the pro at it. Thrilling content. It's all part of the job. Oh yeah. You do have to be careful because you can ruin disc with this thing. Alright. One more time. Especially video games. I've ruined a couple when I first got this. It was really bad. You get like sandpaper inserts you can put on there, and those things are the devil, man. What about now? Can you guys hear me now? My mic fell. Yeah, my mic fell and it came out. All right, here. I'm going to lower this camera back down. Well, that sucks. How long have I been I've been I've been talking this whole time. I was talking to myself for at least 10 minutes. Whenever I pulled up the JF for the JFJ shot, that's when the mic got unplugged. But I'm good now, right? I don't even know if I should use this mic for this live stream. It does sound good. I think the mic sounds better than the mic that's on the phone. And I have those little magnet microphones that I was using, but I had noise reduction on the whole time, so they sounded terrible. I was like, I don't even like. I want my audio to sound good, but all right, you guys are gonna get the full effect this time, I guess. This is how loud a JFJ is. I can't believe you guys couldn't hear me. I told all my reselling tricks and secrets. Alright, let's see what this is looking. Oh, it's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. I'm gonna give it a little more compound. Just to really get this one going. Hmm. Bryce, man, he's losing it, dude. Nah, I love Bryce. He's a good guy. Bryce helps me out quite a bit. I'm always amazed at the people that I've met over at the Goodwill outlet. Some good people, man. I've met some bad people over there too. I love Larry. Larry's the man. Larry's great. I think this cleaned up pretty well. Uh, Still got some of the compound on it, but looks all right. Yeah, that's the rap that the outlet gets, Dan. There's the people that aren't regulars. They get aggressive, or people that are there all the time that don't talk to us. They're aggressive. Certain days it's more aggressive than others. The full timer, yeah, that's me, man. I used to stay over there from 9 a.m. to like 3. I don't do that anymore. Mostly because the belt system sucks for rotations. I'm having quite the time trying to get this residue off here. 8 to 4 or 5. Yeah, I mean, if I didn't have any more responsibilities, like I've got 2 kids and we've got activities we got to get them to in the evenings and all that. Like, I really find it very difficult to manage everything I want to do in a day. So it's nice to do this where I take a day and I just kind of relax a little bit and I list. Like usually, like right now I'm live streaming, but usually I'll turn on a movie and sit here and list and watch the movie and 2 hours tops. Yeah, I mean that's pretty similar to me these days. I would like I usually go from 9 to 12, 1 o'clock if I'm pushing it that day. If I'm having a good day. Mm. All right, that's enough JFJ time. That's the that's the JFJ portion. Okay, so I need to test this. There's still, I think there's a little scratchy poo on there somewhere, but it cleaned up pretty well. I think it'll be all right, but I still want to test it. How's my back? Are you talking about my back or the back of what? I don't want to talk about my back. I don't want to jinx it. My back's doing all right, Dan. But the thing is, like, I never know when it's gonna mess up. Like, I could turn. I'm 35 now, but I've had back problems since I was 21. I've got like a herniated disc or something in my lower back. Never did an MRI for it, but I did physical therapy for a while, and the girl would like adjust it and then put like a bunch of K tape on my lower back, and it helped. Like, I think the physical therapy really pushed me over the hump because I had really bad sciatica for a few years. Which, if you have never had sciatic problems with your sciatic nerve, uh, you're very lucky. Okay, I think we finished this one, right? We took a little JFJ break. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I finished that one. Okay. We might have to go. How many items do I list a day? That's a good question. Depending on what day it is, I don't I don't really set like an amount that I I do per day. Um, I was really motivated just like what a couple months ago, and I was doing like instead of like a listing total, I wanted to list a certain amount of value. So I was listing $200 a day. And last month I did that was my best listing month out of the year so far. And I listed like $4,500, which is like not like compared to other sellers, like it is, it's not a lot. I definitely could work harder at reselling. But like I said earlier, I get wrapped up in stuff like YouTube. I started doing YouTube. I really enjoy it. So when I enjoy something, I do it. And I do it all day. Dude, I'm trying to figure out how we can get more subs on this channel. I do shorts. Like I put up a YouTube short the other day because everybody's always like, "Well, use the shorts to get your subs." And it's like, well, anytime I do a short, like the comments are just kind of like negative, and then I don't nothing ever comes out of it other than me feeling like I wasted my time, and then I just get weird comments on them. So, you guys ready for a humdinger of a find? This is a Steve 2 bolo right here. Um, I haven't seen old Steve. Steve, if you're watching this, let me know where you've been. I heard that you were at like Eric's yard sale or something. You need to come back over to the bins. This is Mayor Humdinger. He's from Paw Patrol. Um, I think he's halfway decent. There's a few little Paw Patrol bolos, like Robo Dog, but your definition of bolo, you got to lower your standards. Because my definition of a bolo is I bought this for less than 10 cents. And I'm hoping it's like a $20 figure. That's a bolo, right? All right, Dan, thanks for checking in, man. The old humdinger, I don't know about it. Let's see. There's a little humdinger. Well, did the humdinger come down in price? 15. Like I said, paid less than 10 cents for this guy, so if we can get $10 out of him, that's good. And I think that's what we're gonna do. Maybe I'll do 10.99. But first, let me go back and see what the ones are listed for. Yeah, there's one for $12.99. So maybe we'll go just a little below it. Make sure I still got sound. All right, yeah. You guys are watching and you're not subscribed, give me a like, give me a sub. My content is usually better than this. If you're new, go watch my real videos. My real videos are okay. Everybody likes Bryce more than they like me. The star of the show. I'm gonna do 10.99. I'm going 4 ounce, 4 ounce rate. So it's only $30 to ship it USPS. God, they're quoting 680 to 790 to ship a 4 ounce package. What? Whoops. I think I might eat chili again for lunch. Sounds good. So in Adobe Lightroom, you can hit this little masking right here. Select the subject. Let's see if it does it good. Yep. And then invert it. Exposure all the way up. Bring that white all the way up. Crop them. Bring them in. And then I'm going to make him just a little more exposed. Bring out some detail there. Sharpen it. That's my cover photo. Now, you don't need to do all this to make sales on eBay, but I'm OCD. Can't believe my microphone got unplugged during the whole JFJ thing. I made a lot of good points about it. I have to go back and see how long I was without sound. Okay. I'm going to put this in TV6, September 2025. So yeah, not the best bolo. I don't even know if you should even try to retain that bolo in your brain, but if I get 10.99 plus shipping for that, that's less than 10 cents of cost of goods. That'd be a good sale. You probably don't want to base your entire eBay business on humdingers, though. I grabbed this randomly yesterday just because I wasn't having any luck. You want to talk about less than 10 cents? The Shredder Mega Blocks figure. Let's see what it's worth. I think I looked it up. It's probably $10, maybe. Where he at? There's a gold one. This guy has one. He's missing one of the shredder claws though. He wants $12.99. Let's get crazy. Let's put him up for $15.99. Maybe. So if you watched my last video, at the end of it, I said I was going to watch the Chicago Bears beat the Minnesota Vikings. Well, guess what? The Bears are still the old Bears. They still suck. It's tough being a Bears fan. I'll tell you that. I think I might give up. They might be one of the worst NFL teams to follow. It used to be like, you know, fun. Like you could have a team that was bad but still fun. And I'm kind of the point with the Bears where it's like it's not fun anymore. It's not entertaining. It's not funny to be bad. Like they haven't won any games hardly for years now. We've went through 3 first round quarterbacks. It's miserable. Every time I get on here, I'm always listing like the most random low dollar stuff. But this is the stuff I need to get listed or I'm never going to list it. And it's easier to list this stuff and talk and interact with people than actual high dollar things. If you sell on eBay, don't forget quarterly taxes gets coming up in 5 days. It's fun. Everybody loves paying taxes. I know I can't wait to give them my money. It's so hard to calculate too how much to pay because like reselling is just up and down, up and down. Like last quarter, it was terrible. I did terribly. I've I'm just now getting back to where I was last year. I also need to focus. Focus in. Let's see how Lightroom does on this one. I'm gonna guess it's messed up. Dang, it got it perfectly. That's wild. I thought that light gray, the metallic gray, would throw it off, but it didn't. Okay. Do that. Brighten him up a little bit. Sharpen him. Alright. I like that. I'm going to put him in my organizer. Where'd he go? There he is. Go down to the skew here. Alright, looks good. Looks good. Bring that cover photo up. Let's go. 5 cents and the $13. Let's go. All right. All right, he's put up. Hopefully he sells fast. Hopefully I see him again shortly. All right, we got another exciting item to do. A Sony TV remote. Let's go. This is a Sony RMF TX 300U. I already tested it. Don't have to test it. But if you don't know how to test remotes, you do front-facing camera on your phone and point the remote at it, and you'll see a little IR light up with each button press. That's how you can test them out. What are we thinking here? $10? Why'd you buy this? That's okay. Well, that one sold for 19. We're going to take a really good picture of this awesome remote, and we're going to list it for 14 plus shipping. That's what we're doing. Because we love remotes. Remotes are fun. eBay app's getting slow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Might have to close the app. Snail's pace on the app here. Mm. Let's see. Listed at $13.99 plus shipping. Oh yeah. Lighten that up. Getting very hungry. Been going for 101 minutes? Are you serious? Haven't got anything done. The JFJ really slowed us down. Get that cover photo. Oh no. eBay's crashing out on me. Oh no. Okay. I don't know what they're doing. Oh no. It's pooping out. I'll close it and reopen it. eBay's pooping out on me. It's telling me to take a lunch break, I think. Said, Ryan, you're working so hard. You should go eat some chili. Make that cover photo. Looking good. Alright. Got a couple more items down there on the floor that I laid out. Might try to do those and then have some lunch maybe. We'll see. Got this Pretty in Pink soundtrack cassette. I think I looked this up and I'm pretty sure it was worth a little bit. kind of snuck in on my cassette buy the other day, so hopefully it's worth like at least $10. 11.99. $10. See what they're going for. Somebody sold one for 3, 10 free shipping, 10 free shipping, $6.95 plus shipping. Not great, but I bought it, so I'm gonna list it. I don't really need pretty in pink on cassette tape, so. I might list it for $9.99 plus shipping. Go from there. $9.99 plus ship. Let's do that. Whoa. Mm. There we go. I'm gonna do one more item, I think. After Pretty in Pink. I miss Dan. Dan was keeping me engaged. Look, I got an offer from a seller. They really need to figure that out. Uh, they should have like a research mode, like a private mode, but it's like a seller mode where you can research items without people thinking that you're a potential buyer and sending you offers. The past is alive. What is that? The only other YouTube channel I have is the podcast I was doing with my buddy. We haven't done one in a long time, but it's called Dead Dudes in the Pod. It was a horror movie podcast we were doing. All right, one more item, and then it's going to be lunchtime. Space dust, beer tap handle. Let's go. I think this is like 15 to 20, if I remember right. Yeah, I remember seeing this one. Look how cool that one is. It's way cooler than mine. Somebody's got one listed for 28 free shipping. 14.95. Does a lot of voiceovers. Brand new 28. Pre-owned. Is that the? Yeah, that's the same. Um, I think I might just do 16.99 on this. Man, what a lineup of items I picked for everybody to watch me list today. Woo. Fritzing out. All right. Got some wear. Got some tear. Not gonna be one of my better flips if I can sell it. Sucker weighed 6 ounces. So old rate that would have been 70 72 cents. So new rate, that's probably like I probably spent 80 cents on that. Crazy. $14.99. That'd be good. Been thinking about doing like a really fun um, Halloween episode next month. Been trying to think of some ideas. I think I'm going to dress up like Bryce. I had that idea last year and I didn't do it. But this year I think I'm going to dress up like Bryce. He would be so flattered. All right, one more time. Go in the Lightroom. Mm. Yeah, it looks good. Load that cover photo. I'm going to put this one in G. Let's put that in G. Okay. So now I'm going to update my spreadsheet, see how much we listed today. So far, I'll probably do some more listing later after lunch. Listed a few items. Alright, we started off with the Sony remote for $11.99. Then we did RoboDog for $11.99. High dollar stuff only. That's all we do here. Oh yeah, we did Bad Hair Day by Weird Al for $21.99. We did The Prodigy, Fart of the Land. That's awesome. Fat of the Land for $29.99. Then we did the Master Lock word combo for $12.99. We did the Alaska we did the Alaska's Hobo Gem CD for $12.99. We did the Mayor Humdinger for $10.99. We did the Super Shredder Mega Blocks, $12.99. I'm not digging the average right now. Another Sony remote, $13.99. Pretty in Pink cassette for $9.99. That'll help the average. And then we did the Beard Tap for $14.99. So far, we listed 11 items for a total of $164.89 with an average item cost of, or item price of $14.99, which is not great. I'm gonna have to list one of my big boy items today at some point and bring the average up. But that brings me up to, for September, which I've been really lazy, $704 listed so far this month. My goal is set at $3,000, which, in my opinion, is low. And I need to list more. All right. Ooh. Uh-oh. All right. See if I still got sound. Do I still got sound? What's going on? All right. I've got sound. All right, guys, that's it. I listed a bunch of great quality items. uh, had a lot of fun, but I'm starving to death, and I gotta go eat. But if you guys like this kind of live stream listing, you guys can pop in, say what's up, say hi, say your name's Jeff. I don't know. I'll keep doing them. If you guys like them, let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. I don't think we got any subscribers toward the 700 subscriber effort during the live stream, but that's all right. Thank God I didn't say I was going to do this till I got 700, because that would be a long time. But I think I'm going to go eat now. So thanks for watching, everybody. We'll do this again real soon if I can figure out how to kill it. All right. Take care, everybody.